Morning, guys. So I just finished my workout and I had this little epiphany moment, and I'm like, I just need to share this because it's so important and something that I've been striving to get back to for the past 18 months. And it's like I've gotten back and then I fell back off, and I gotten back and I fell back off because of my son's sleep regression and sleep habits, and he's just been a terrible sleeper. But the importance of morning routines. So I want you to ask yourself, do you follow some sort of routine every morning? Like, do you do the same thing every morning? And it doesn't even have to be the same thing, but I like it to be more so of like that routine. So then it becomes habitual, and I'm someone that really thrives with routine. But other people, they like totally shy away. Like, I don't want any sort of structure, which is fine. But having that morning routine, so making sure, let it be maybe just you work out in the morning. But the importance is waking up in a manner that you own your day versus waking up and reactive and stressed and already in a rush because you set your alarm for 6:30 and you have to get out the door by 7, but you have to shower and make your lunch, feed the dogs, right? So that is the importance of a morning routine. And before I had my son, when I was working in the clinic, I used to be a radiation therapist when I started coaching. So I was kind of juggling, a full-time job with starting coaching, and, I had to find a whole new normal. I woke up at 4 a.m. because I had to figure out, okay, what time do I have during the day that will always be for me, because I was at work all day and I didn't leave until my patients were done being treated. And sometimes that was 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock, very seldom, but sometimes it was super late. So then I'd go home and I'd have to make dinner if I went to the gym, if I didn't go to the gym. Like, the end of the day was just so crazy hectic because it depended when I left from work or if we had plans after work at the end of the day. So the morning was that one time that I knew it was up to me, like, to get up, but that was always my me time. So then, I started working from home and it was a little more lax, but I still made that note to get up and to be intentional with my day. I'm not really a morning person. I could probably sleep in until 8 or 9 o'clock, but you're just as tired as when you sleep in that late than when you get up at 5 or 6. So to me, what'd you just throw away, baby? Oh boy, he just threw something in the garbage. So come here, come say good morning. And then insert Jace. Like, this was the hard part when I had my son. He's been a terrible sleeper, knock on wood, until recently. But he obviously didn't sleep through the night as a newborn. I breastfed, and it was so crazy sporadic. Again, if you have kiddos, And then I chose sleep. That season of my life, I chose, to sleep in until he woke up, because he's also an early riser. So he's up by 6 a.m. every day. Minus the past couple weeks, he's been sleeping until 7. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I could have 2 hours to myself every morning, like, are we there? Like 18 months later, and we're finally at that point to where I could have my mornings back, right? So, you have to roll with the punches, ebbs and flows, seasons of life. I get it. But being intentional, waking up, owning your day versus waking up being reactive to your day. So my morning routine looks like my alarm goes off at 5. I get out of bed. I go right downstairs. I would like to read in bed and kind of just wake up slowly, but I would fall back asleep. So I have to get up, get out of bed, go downstairs, turn the lights on. I make my Energize. I do my devotion. I pray. I need to get back into journaling, but that's ideally, like, I want to journal, do my quick gratitude list. And then I check in to bod groups. I check in with any other groups that I have going on. I answer my messages, and then I work out. And it's absolutely amazing because I worked out. I was done by 7 a.m. this morning, and he was just waking up when I finished my workout. So then I have all that stuff. It's done. Now it's like, okay, I own my day. I'm being intentional. I did all, like, the not preliminary things, but you know what I mean? Like, you did the things. I worked out. I checked in with you guys. Like, if I don't check into bod groups right away in the morning, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, that's the first thing on my mind. I'm like, then you're thinking of all these things that you have to do, but like, your day continues to go on, right? So just a little tip to, if you're waking up at that last minute every single morning, set your alarm clock a half hour earlier. You'll get into a routine or a habit of waking up, and your body isn't going to know the difference. And if you start getting up earlier, maybe you could go to bed a little earlier too. I know for me, I don't do anything at night. I'm not productive at night. So I'm watching TV. Because I'm tired, I'm relaxing. So I'm watching TV. That's when I scroll social media. I'm doing aimless things that, yeah, it's good to decompress, but I could be upstairs reading or sleeping, which is a better way of decompressing, right? And then I could wake up earlier. So that's just my little 2 cents. If you guys have any tips or tricks of how to wake up, how to get in your morning routine, if you do follow a morning routine, I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, you guys.